What in the world can't this time? Oh, girls, they wanna have fun. Whoa, girls just don't wanna have fun. Wanna have fun, yeah, girls. Wanna have. I'll do that. We can do that. Canola. That's not a bad contract. 140. We'll do that one. And we'll take in that one. Can't do that because I've not bought the thingy for it. And we can do some sorghum after that. We can do sowing. There's not much. Or somebody can do wood transport. Mr. Minwit, how are we doing? Did notice you weren't on today, but yeah, I wasn't able to fill in. I had a lot of stuff to take care of this morning. So yeah, I wasn't able to fill in. But Shark Time was on, so you know, there was somebody on. Like I say, I had a rather a lot on. But anyway, guys, morning. How are we doing? Hopefully you're all okay. I say morning, it's freaking afternoon in it, so hey. We're back on the community, well, not community farm, we're back on my challenge map farm. Same here, mate, just too much on yet. Yeah, I had to go shopping and take the dog parlor and then bring him back from parlor, and yeah, it was all ghost morning. I didn't really get to sit down till about 20 past 10, if I'm honest. So yeah, super duper late. I'm near on 75,000, so I'm only like 5,000 away from what I guesstimated anyway. So you know, I can calm down the trucking. Yeah, I can calm down the trucking. I'll probably get it done. Is it Christmas Eve next Wednesday? I'll probably get it done then. You know, my 75k. So hey, on long job Wednesday. I mean, I won't have to do such a long job. That'd be the good thing about it. I can just go Oslo, San Giovanni, and back again. Going via the, I think it's the 7 and not the 9. So you go like the left-hand side of Innsbruck and up, and then you do the 2 across to do the loop for Berlin, back across the 2 and then up round Odense, and that's 2,500 miles. So yeah, I need to get back on soon. Yep. But dude, it's like I told you the other day, mate. With your situation, you just need to take it easy. Just concentrate. Take it easy. You know, it's not something that you need to come and rush back on. I'm going to try out the light on and see whether I don't disappear like my arms are doing, but hopefully I won't disappear, so that's fine. So we'll try this, see if it looks decent. If not, we'll get rid of it. But we'll try it for today. Oh, numbnuts, I was waiting for you this morning. Yeah. We all wait for a minute, but you know, if he doesn't come on, then he doesn't come on. Well, I know the score, he knows the score. And if I'm available, I'll go on and do some stuff. But like I say, this morning I just wasn't available, so hey, it is what it is. But like I say, we're on the farm this morning. 2 guys that I was in Villa for an hour. To be honest, mate, if you're on and say 7 o'clock and you have to wait longer than 7:30, he won't be on. So if you have to wait past 7:30, he won't be on. I know that for a definite. So it's a good sort of thing for you. Wolves, how we doing, mate? So guys, since you were here last time, we've got 6 fields now. So I've bought a small house. Let me show you. So I bought a small house. You only need one of these shitty little houses. Oh, you can't see. Let's get you on that screen. So I got a small house. You probably want those trimmings out of the way as well, don't you? Which trimmings is it? Is it that one? That one? No, that one? No, that one. You probably want them out of the way as well. That's why I've done what I've done. So yeah. So I bought one of these houses, and these are the ones that Roy says that we only need to put down to have more players in when we get to 6 fields. So it's kind of like a shed house, but it's fine. That's all. Apparently, that's all we need. So now we can have 2 players in helping us because we've got 6 fields. We've got the house down, so we can now have 2 players or 1 player and an AI. The reason why I've got one earpiece off today, guys, is because I'm waiting for Amazon to turn up. Hopefully they will. Apparently it's between 2 and 6, so they may turn up while I'm streaming, they may not. I may go and have to quickly answer the door. That looks shit, doesn't it? That looks shit. 2 seconds, people. So I'm just going to put the camera border back on and turn the fucking thing off for that camera. Not that. It's not that. If only there was somebody out there that did a good fake green screen, like kind of NVIDIA does. They do an excellent fake green screen, and it's awesome. It really is awesome. But we're not the video anymore. So hey, so yeah, we're gonna go do a contract. We've not got any fields ready at the moment, so we're gonna go do a contract. If Kev or Quiet One does want to come on, they're quite welcome to. They can both come on as well, because like I said, I've got 6 fields. I've got a contemporary house for them as well, so they both can come on. We just need to make sure we've got the, yes, we have got the trailer. Let's turn up time as well, do 5, and let's go. Doing good. Just got home from work. Got wet though. Yeah, I got wet as well, mate. So we're going to 142. So either we can go down here and up 130 and down, or we can go up 146 and across. I think we'll go the easier way, which is 130 up and down. But hey guys, how we doing? Hopefully you're all okay. Remember, I am on 2 formats as well, guys, so if you would be so kind and go over to the YouTube channel and give me a thumbs up, with the most brilliant of you. Let the algorithm find me slightly better. If I choose to upgrade this harvester, I think I've got like 7-8 months with it, something like that. I need to be careful. Size is a factor. Size is a real big factor with these lanes. I'd like, I mean, if only I could find something this size with bigger capacity, like a lot bigger capacity. But the more capacity you have, the larger the harvester gets. I know that it's like the first 3 are kind of small. And don't forget, guys, I'm not allowed any mods that are not Giants official. So that's out. So I can't have big, like Mrs. Orberstroys and whatever she's called, the lady we met at Llama last year, that does the lizard mod. We can't have her harvester in with the bigger capacity because it's not a Giants official. We can't have the Colossus mod in because, again, it's not Giants official. So we're stuck with whatever's in game. But we are having fun with the rules. We are really having fun with the rules. Can't wait till I do a bit of ferting and stuff like that on my own land, because I've put precision farming in, which is a Giants DOC, of course, now, which means we've got the we've got that equipment that we need to buy as well now. Because, I mean, it doesn't cost a lot, but in the end, if we get the right fertilizers and fertilizer wagons and liming stuff in, it means we'll save a lot of money, because obviously it'll see what's there to be done and just take what it needs. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the ass too. Right, let's try and do it the way we did before and go into the other field, and we'll try and get up through this little laneway with the fucking tool, because of crop destruction. If we go into the contract land, it'll start taking it out of there. Right. I'm hoping I can get down this little alleyway and turn into the field now with the tool on. Yeah, looks like we can. Yeah. Right. We need to unfold first, okay. We don't need that either because the green screen didn't work, so we don't need that. There we go. Right. Okay. Turn it on, put it down, let's go. No point swapping it because we can't pick it up afterwards because it's a contract. So everything for our animals we need to do ourselves. So it's slightly harder than before, where we could do that. I've also had an issue with Throne not recording my address properly. So when the item got into my town, it immediately got sent back for incorrect address. And what happened was they didn't put a number for the house on it, or number for the flat on it. So it went back for an incorrect address. So I sent Throne like a friendly message saying, look, it doesn't matter whose boat this is, but to rectify the situation, the item's been sent back to you because of incorrect address. Please check my profile for the correct one and resend. And hopefully we get it before Christmas Day, because it's a Christmas present. And I'm still waiting for him to get back to me because Throne is EST, and apparently they're not available yet. So we've not really got many contracts to do today, as far as this day, 1st of May. But we're going to do as many as we can. We've not got any fields to do ourselves. To be honest, the end of the last stream when Quiet was in helping me, after he left and after the stream finished, I did finish turning those fields around. So I still had to ted a field, row it, bale it, get it out, get the bales out of the field, and all that stuff, and then grass roll it all so it reproduces. Like I say, if you've got grass fields, guys, and you're doing a 0 to hero, just remember you don't really need to use fertilizer, which costs you money. You can just buy a grass roller and it acts like you've used fertilizer, literally. So yeah, it's a good little way of fertilizing your grass without using fertilizer. We do have a seeder, so when I do wheat and stuff for the cows, it means I can fertilize while I'm seeding. We'll try and do as much as we can when we can, but yeah, it's just a case of I'm not buying fertilizer yet until we start sort of really making some money that really matters, because once you start buying, you kind of never stop. And the way I want to do it now is I want to get some kind of forklift up at the shop, so that when I go up there and buy it, I can take my flatbed trailer up there, load what I need, seeds, fertilizer, lime, whatever it is, load it on that, bring it back to the farm, put it in some kind of shed, which I don't have yet, and then when we need to load it, we can get the front loader or telehandler, whatever we got there by then, and load the wagons manually. I want to start doing that kind of stuff like manually, like farmers do. You know, not all farmers have got a grain silo, seed silos, and all that jazz. A lot of farmers have just got a shed that they put pallets and bags in, and yeah, they do it from like that. They do it from there. You know, Jeremy Clarkson, he doesn't have a seed silo on that. You know, he puts all his seed in lime, fur, and it comes in bags, and it all goes in a shed. Tips, how we doing, lady? Yeah, it's been a busy start for me today. Busy start. Like I say, this is kind of the first time I've sat down for any length of time. We're going to have to go down and get the tractor and trailer in a minute. Oh, yeah. One thing I did, one thing I said the last time we were live on the farm is because the trailer field limit's on, there is no point having an extension for your trailer because it don't work. It literally don't work. The trailer that I bought 14,000 with the extension should have done 31,000 litres. But because the trailer fill limit's on, it doesn't do that 31,000 litres because the extra literage for the trailer is an extension. So yeah, we realised that, you know, having the extra on wasn't feasible, so we took it off. Tired, but I'm good. Good. How's the thingy-jiggy things, crystals going? That's got to be tedious. I mean, good. I mean, the after the thingy product, you know, what you do, what the way it looks afterwards looks fantastic. But it must be quite tedious to have the patience to put all the crystals in to make your picture. Diamond art, yeah, that's the one. And do you sometimes go wrong? You know, you'll see. I don't know. Maybe you've got the picture beside you or in your head or whatever, and you know when you put it all together, you know you look at it and you go, oh, that's not quite right. I need to like redo some down there in a different color. Does that happen ever? I presume it does. You haven't done it for a while. We've got a couple of fields of stuff that we're going to do, guys. There's this field that we're doing now with canola in it, and I think there's a sorghum field on the other side of the map that I'm going to go do as well. I've got 2 I need to finish. I know some people don't like the fact that I just go round and round and round and round and round. I do think this is the quickest way to do it, you know, rather than doing a 180. Hey, Kev, how we doing? Kev, I can now have 2 people in. So if you want to come in and give a hand, you're very welcome. I mean, I'm going to need somebody to cart for this one in a minute. If you do want to come in and go in. Ooh. I have to go out soon, so I can't just now. Yeah, no worries, dude. IRL comes first. You know what the saying goes. IRL comes first. So yeah, we've managed to get 6 fields. We bought a couple of other fields. Didn't cost very much either. I think one costs like 17,000. The other one costs like 19,000. They were just above one of the fields that we bought the other day when we were on. So we've got 6 fields. We bought a house. Freaking woohoo! How come you've put that on as a highlighted message? Ah, there we go. There's the streaky message. Only 3? Only 3? If you miss one, I'll order you one when I got a spare bit. Yeah, no worries. Not to worry. I said if you want to do it, you can do it. I'm in no rush. You know? Like I say, because I can afford for you to do it for me. And you said that you'd happily pay. You know? You do it when you can. Yeah, Christmas skints everybody out. I've just been out to get a load of vouchers for the grandkids, and yeah, that was you went, that's an X amount of cash, and I went, oh, is it? Fucking never spent that much in the fucking shop before in my life. Well, I have, obviously. You know, if I go to Curry's and buy a washing machine or something, I've spent more, but not in fucking Sainsbury's, I haven't. Didn't really feel like I spent that much, you know what I mean? When, you know, 4 items were like well over £100 and it was like cards. I was like, what the fuck? Right, we're going to go and put that on there, but we're first going to just wait there a second, so we'll switch that off. We need to go get the trailer. Your cat's going to cost you an arm and a leg when you got to take her vet. Is there something wrong? Oh, that's fucking horrible. We had a cat once, and it ran out in the road twice and got fucking run over twice. First time we paid like £400 to get the cat back right again. Second time we were like, nah. You know, I mean, she wasn't right after the first time, so when we had to do it second time, it's like, nah, she's better off going up to the cat litter in the sky, you know? There's your house, Kev, when you're ready. Little Smurf house. If we need another house in, well, if we get 12 builds, we're gonna have to maybe chop a few trees down and stump them, and that might have to lease a stumper and a chipper. And just cut a few trees down there. I don't think it'll take many. I don't really do a lot with trees. It's really time consuming. Trees are. So a lot of the time I get something like when I can use cheating mods, I get something like the Trek 600, and that's basically like a wood mulcher, and literally you go there and it mulches the whole tree and the stump, and gets rid of the whole lot super fast. And it's got a pipe on the back. You can empty out your wood chips. Shit. Oh, that's the next one. So this is the continuation of the challenge map of Ebony Island. It's probably going to be out probably February next year, well, February, March-ish next year, for you guys on Mod Hub. It will be console compatible. Yeah. The trial of it is going really, really well. Like I say, we've not found any other things wrong since the last time we were on, but we've not done much with it since, in like 3 days. I've also I've done my weekly races on iRacing. I've chosen my 3 disciplines that I'm going to be part of for this year. We'll show you that maybe just after Christmas. We'll show you that. the basics of it, I'm doing GR86 races, I'm doing P-Cut races, and GT3 races. So 2 new disciplines. Where are we going with this? Where are we going with this? We are going to the supermarket. Okay, we know where the supermarket is. It's up top. And then we'll take that and that we'll take this up to the next field after we complete this one. In fact, we best take that, drop this, and before we accept the new contract in, we'll take that out of the field and put it in the other one, get ready to go, and then we'll accept it in. Because otherwise, if I'll accept it in straight away, we'll go over whatever the computer decides is going in that field next. Maybe it's to be ploughed, I don't know. You never know until it happens. Don't want it, I won't. I've also been on the radio for 2 hours this morning, well, an hour and 3/4 this morning as well. Yeah, like I said, it's been a busy day. Busy day. So we'll take this up the shop, and before we go anywhere else, we'll accept the new contract in. We'll take the harvester out of the field that it's currently in, and then we'll come back to this and take it over to the field. What we'll probably have to do is wait in a field beside where we are, and yeah. Damily, thank you very much for the red, much appreciated. I think she's got worms, and gonna book her in the vets and get her a health check. Oh, that shouldn't be much then. I mean, it costs like £40 or so for you to get in to see them, and the medication. It's only going to be something like, if it is worms, it's only going to be like worming tablets, and you just give her it like whatever they say that the dosage is, and you just keep an eye on her shit basically. For when they're clear, when she's clear. To be honest, cats pick it up, dogs pick it up, and basically they're foraging around for stuff. It's part of their nature. Yeah, that's not too concerning. The fact that you got to take it to the vet is a bit meh, but yeah. £20 deposits to just cure it, yeah, fucking hell. Like I say, if it's probably going to be something like £40 for the appointment in the end, and whatever the medication is. But like I say, if it is worms, it's just medicated, and then you just they'll tell you to keep an eye on our poos, because you'll see if it's clear. I think on cats they look like little white things, kind of like, I don't know, kind of like wood lice or whatever, but like thinner and shorter. Horrible thing to do, to look at your animal's stool, but if you got to do it, you got to do it. You know. So this is definitely working okay, because that come on straight away. That's that contract finito. Right, you've unloaded properly, so we can no, we're not going to accept that back in straight away, are we? We're going to shut that off, go back to the harvester. Get off this field, and then we can collect it in. Ah, shit, I'm fucking stuck, man. Hold on. We might be able to get off of this. There we go. Why won't it go back up? It fucking came down. It cost me £400 for both my bunnies spayed. Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot of money. Consider it cost us, like, to do our dog, to spay the dog so she can't have pups. It cost us like 150 odd pound for our dog. So that much for your bunnies, that's a lot of money. Huh? I would consider, if there's another vet close by, I would consider going to him or them. I really would. That your vet seems like he's really fucking expensive. Vets as pets at home? Why are they so dear? They're normally really good for price. Yeah, they're normally really good. Why are they so expensive? I would literally, if you've got any vets in your town, city, whatever, close by, I would say, look, I want to find out whether our normal vet is trying to rip us off. And say, look, he's doing this and this and this. Is this the price he should be charging, or is he trying to rip us off? Because yeah, it sounds like he's trying to rip you off. 83. Going to the supermarket again. So we are down here. 83 is up there. So north over to 124 and turn right by 124. I'll have another look again. That seems really expensive for two rabbits to have spayed. £400, and we paid less than I think it was like £160 to have the dog spayed, and she must be I don't know, twice the size of one of the rabbits. And if you go, oh, each rabbit costs 200 quid, we still paid less. I'm guessing girl rabbits, yeah. And that was with a pet plan as well. Holy shit. Yeah. They do 2 pet plans, don't they? So Pets at Home do a similar thing to our vets. They do a home treatment thing for flea and thingy tablets for dogs. Might try get into PDSA. They don't charge, they just ask for a donation. Yeah, both females. Huh. Yeah, that seems really expensive. I'd get a second opinion. I mean, I know you love your pets, you want to take care of your pets, but you shouldn't get ripped off because you've got pets. That's just, yeah, not on. That really is not on. You shouldn't get ripped off just because you got a pet. To keep them healthy. Well, we might use this field out here to get in there. It's got joining the entrances. Okay, that's fine. We use like the field beside it to unhitch. Or out here. Out here, dude. So we'll turn the trailer around there. And there we go. We're harvesting again. Bit harder to see what we've done and what we've not done. But with the with not putting wafts out, it's a little easier. Yeah, we paid close to like 400 quid to have major surgery on a cat once because it was ran over in the street on a winter's day. Basically, a car come around the corner, icy weather, saw the cat there, and yeah, couldn't stop in time. Must have banged on a few doors, woke us, you know, in the end woke us up. Said, "I'm sorry, I've run over your cat." He's still alive, but he's not in good shape. I was like, well, luckily I didn't have to pay. The guy paid him. Was like, he had to pay like 400 quid for the surgery and stuff. But when we heard our last dog was on his last legs, full of arthritis in his back, couldn't hardly get up, it cost us less than that to send him up to the kennel in the sky, you know. And he was a working collie. He was a big dog, biggish dog. It was 4 times the size of a bunny. That's what I mean. That sounds like they really fucking overcharged it. Quite difficult to do it without GPS, you know. Get the line exactly right. I do try every now and again. It would have cost me £60 to get the bunny's nose clipped at Pets at Home. What? £60 to get the nose chip clipped. Fuck me, man. I've just paid £40 at my dog pamperer, and that's for like shampoo, cleaning, clipped, nails, teeth, everything for 40 quid. And he does everything. Told you, they're fucking overcharging you massively. Went to the local pet shop about 5 minutes away, cost me £12 for both. There you go. There you fucking go. You should have learned then that Pets at Home is fucking expensive. It was £360 to get my last dog snipped at Pets at Home. Yeah. Sounds like last time I was at Pets at Home to doing stuff with like the vets there, they were quite cheap, and now they've seemed to have gotten fucking dear as fuck. It's amazing they've got any customers left at their vets. And the trouble is, the only way they'll learn is if you start boycotting them and go back to the local vets again. Like they don't want to have the vets there anymore. That's what it's like there. That could be what they're trying to do. I'm not saying that it is, but it could be what they're trying to do. You know, get the, you know, maybe more shop space and not have the vets there. But why would they do that? Because, you know, obviously they got to be earning money, like a lot more money from the vet every day. Even if they're hiring space, then selling stuff off the shop floor. You would have thought. So we're coming up to the summer months as well, guys, so there's not much chance of rain. I mean, there might be a few showers every now and again, but not really much chance of rain. See what I mean, though? Look how much time it takes me to turn around to do 180s to carry on the harvest, and how quick I can just do a 90 and go across the field again. Now, some people say, yeah, but, you know, it doesn't always work that way, because if you've got a bigger field and a bigger header on, you know, doing the lengths will take you less time. Sometimes. Obviously, the length of the field has got to outweigh the width of the field. But with fields like this, it's almost worth doing your 90s and keep going round and round and round and round. Might just about get all this in. I wonder if there's any more sorghum going to the same place. We'll check after this. Because if we've got 2 lots going to the same place, it'd be worth it. We got to save up like 60 odd grand to have I paid the installment for this month? I think I did. Did I pay the installment? Finances. What's it now? That's 5 months. 5 months worth. So we were in August. We didn't have to pay August. September, October, November, December, January. Okay. August, September, October, November, January, February, March, April, May. Done 3 payments. I should have paid another 3 payments. What? I thought I paid every month. Yeah, I've missed 3 payments. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That's up to date. Oops. All I can really say to that one. Oops. So that one's done. Let's see if we've got any more sorghum ones to do. Is that sorghum? No, it's soybeans. Okay. The soybeans. That'll be next then. 191. Where are we to at the moment? If we're close to the shop, which we are, coming from 93. Well, I say coming from 93, we're actually over the other way, but let's put this on the trailer and we'll see if it's best to take this up to the trailer or meet you out on the road somewhere. Right, where are we going? Field 1 over there, and this supermarket. No, we're not going field 1. Right, where are we going? 191. So we're going down here somewhere. So we could meet the harvester. I think it's off of there where we have to go, or up through here. Okay. We go up around and down 45. We can meet the trailer somewhere around there. So we'll go this way. And we'll turn left there and see if we can go across the 45 and down. Did have a shave this morning as well, you noticed. Well, it's nearly Christmas. But guys, other streamers on at the moment from the stream team, we have the Average Viking, Loopy, and Chucky all playing Drucken. If you're able to put some other screens up, they're on. My plan is just to get down close to the main road with this, and then yeah, go into a field somewhere and just put the pip out, and yeah, but that'll be a route for like a quick changeover. Come down with the trailer, collect this, and yeah, straight back up to the shop again and offload. And we'll take the harvester on the road, or quickly on the road, quickly off the road, and next field. Can't wait till we start doing our own fields, making a bit of money, getting some straw in. Got to check the cows as well and the manure situation. Slurry's going to go to the BGA to be sowed, get us a bit of money. At the moment, I say at the moment, we might start, once we get a slurry spreader tanker in, we might start saving that so we can save a bit of extra money and do some slurry spreading. Manure's going in the in our farm productions to make solid fur. I've been meaning to tell you, I got the feeling that won't subside. Right, we're just going to go in here and turn around because this isn't a contract we've taken. It won't matter so much. Right, that'll do. That open. Grab that. And we'll go around and just grab whatever's out of that and take it back to the shop. Hungry, yeah. Could be a laneway about. Oh, there it is. Is that the laneway? No, that's not the laneway. Could be about here. Where's, oh, so there it is. I can see it. You know what I mean? I've cut the top off the trailer. Like I say, the trailer field limit stopped the extension from filling up. So waste of time having it. That packed away. Right. Take this back up the shop. Back close to the hedge. Another 400 over the top. Beautiful. 191 now. We'll take this down, put it in the field next door, and then we'll go grab the harvester and yeah, do the harvest. So guys, I know it's a bit early in the stream to tell you, but tomorrow we'll be doing some snow runner, starting about the same time, about 1 o'clock. Full multiplayer crossplay will be active, so if you do want to come and give us a hand, you're very welcome. I will be on Washington trying to finish that map for me. If by some miracle we manage to finish it, we shall immediately switch to Kev's game, and I believe Kev is in Umar, which is a very difficult snowy map. In fact, it's one of the hardest fucking maps in the game. I shit you not. But if you do want to come give us a hand, you're very welcome. Doesn't matter about your level or anything like that. Me and Kev between us have enough trucks between us to let you borrow one. You just need to kind of tell us what you're doing so we can configure it before getting it out of the garage for you. This is the field that we're in. I think I'm able to. I might be able to. Yeah, okay. We'll be able to do that. Do what I'm thinking about doing. Just need to put this over one side and be able to get in with the combine. That'll be alright. That's far enough. Okay, you got me. You got me, game. Shouldn't have been greedy. Shouldn't have been greedy. Let's get out of this fucking field first. There we go. There we go. Like I say, when we get down to the field, we know the laneway should be good enough just to pull one side of it, unhook back into the fence, back into the field, and then we'll pick the header up. We'll have to see what's in the discount store as well, because if that header that I want for the corn and sunflower is in there cheap, I mean, it's 60,000 to buy brand new, so it should be in price range if it's there to buy in the second-hand store. And then we just have to go pick it up. Downside is we'd have to pick it up with the combine, because I'm not buying a trailer for a foldable small like corn and sunflower head. I know we can carry that around. Makes the tractor, it makes the combine a bit longer, but should be right. Even if we got a back into most fields, it should be right. Vision that you wanna be a long, long time. The touchdown brings me down to get too far. I'm not the man with the girl whoa, 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 whoa. 'Cause I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning everything I'll ever know. Right, we gotta be careful how we park this thing, because remember we gotta try and reverse into the field, which is gonna be a bit of a chore. Right, so we're coming up to the field now, so we've just gone one side. Get around that tree, that would be lovely. Oh, actually, it's not too bad. I'll do. Whoa. Ooh, that might be in the way. I'm not thinking about it. Go. I'll reverse around that. Sure you wasn't a farmer in a previous life? Well, maybe. I have worked on a farm, does that count? Stop! Otherwise I'm gonna kill the things. That should be right. Oh, where the fuck am I? Billy, hello. Oh, there I am. Fine. Okay. There we go. Hello, Mr. Chrome. How are you doing? There we go. I'm still alive. Well, that's good, mate. Bonus. Only just. Oh. You look after South better, mate, innit? Too many chips and not enough fish. Massive heart attack. Oh, man. Jeez. That's fucking horrific to hear, mate. Really is. So what Wolf Doctor said to stop the next one? I bet they said you got to cut this out and you got to cut that out and you got to cut that out. But just be careful, because you can't cut it out too fast, because the body won't like it. The downside is I mean, not trying to talk it down on you. I've seen people do that, and then they've gone, "Oh, because you cut it out too fast. That's what fucking ended them in the end." What? You the fuckers that told them to do it. There's a reason why I don't do this inside, guys, and that's because depth perception in this game is a bit off. I mean, yeah, you know. I mean, it is possible, but and it's only because the massive, great big kind of winglets on the front of this header makes it slightly easier, maybe. Do you remember Virus? Yeah, man. When we all went, yeah, Virus. When we all went or came back to Twitch, he went Facebook, didn't he? You're gonna go for a nap, enjoy the rest of the stream. No worries, Tips. Enjoy yourself, lady. He's back on Twitch streaming now, is he? Oh, he was doing well on Facebook. I was surprised how well he did do. I mean, Virus is he'll be on the night. I might if I'm alright, if I'm about, I'll stick him on. He's still doing a lot of racing. I know he switched his focus from Forza to Formula 1, didn't he? Tanks last night with tanks. Oh, jeez. Oh, music man, like. Curious, Music Man Luke's on this early. Is he going to still do his nighttime show? Didn't see where I'm taking this afterwards. Should be a good amount of profit though. I say good amount of profit. I say good for this field. So we got 400 for a bigger field for sorghum, and soybeans is worth a little bit more. So we should get a little bit more money over the top. Do need to take a toilet break as well, unfortunately. I know we're only an hour in. Yeah, I do need to take a comfort break. Leave that there. Where's this going? Going to the dairy? Oh, all the way up there. Holy shit. Okay. Right. Let me just slow the time down, guys. I do need to take a quick trip to the loo. I'm just going to put you on the clip screen, not the other screen, because I'm not going to be long. 2 minutes. Okay, I'll be back. I'm back. Get me ears on. Oh yeah, we're going up to the dairy with the trailer. I've got to keep that one off to listen up for the door. Right. But guys, I'm not sure how long he's on for, but Luke's on the radio, so let's turn the bot on. And yeah, you guys can request exclamation SR dash request followed by type and artist, of course, and to get all your requests on. Like I say, guys, unfortunately, there's no sounds with the clips for you guys on YouTube. And that's simply because some of the clips contain like music and stuff, and that's not allowed over there. Which is why you get a broadcast that doesn't have any background music at all, as well. But if you would be so kind over there on YouTube to hit the subscribe button, it's just something that you can do to say thank you. Give the show a thumbs up, and yeah, comment in the comments, and yeah, do all that jazz. It just helps with the algorithm and helps me get more notice. I don't care who you are, don't know what you're from, don't care what you did, as long as you love me. It's quite a long drive, this, up to the bridge, and then up to the dairy. Quite a long drive. And it's a tight little area too to get in and out of. Yeah, it's not very easy to get in and out of. Once I'm on the grid to deliver, it means I'll have to reverse like backwards and then round a post, and yeah, it's not easy. Right. All right, shush. Hiya, buddy, if you finished. No worries, bud, thank you. Cheers, dude. Painter and decorators for the hallway outside, that was. They've just been doing the door frames, and they need to have the door open. Remember yesterday when I was on stream, I'd found them with the door open and had to go at them for it, and that's why their boss actually came around and went, our guys didn't get to do your door frame yesterday, can you tell me what happened? I went, well, yeah, I came out to check to see what all the banging was all about, and I found one of your guys with his head inside my doorway. And he went, yeah, but he was only painting. I went, but would you want somebody inside your front doorway without you knowing that they're there? And he went, well, no. He said, didn't they even knock or anything? I went, no, I didn't even know they were there until I answered the door. And he went, oh, I'm ever so sorry. I'll get them to come back and apologize and stuff. And they did this morning. They saw me going out shopping. They apologized and stuff. So I said, dude, if you'd have just tapped on the door and went, we got some work to do, do you mind us leaving the door open? Yeah, no problem, you know what I mean? But don't just think that you can do it just because you've been given a work order. And yeah, you know, you're coming into my property now. It's not on. Right then, so we've got some wrapping we can do. They're good contracts, they are wrapping. What's that there? That's deadwood. We're not doing that. Fertilizer, we're not doing any of them because that costs us money. Is there anything worth doing with the combine? No, that's it. Okay, so we're going back to the farm with everything now. We've not got anybody on the farm, so it does mean we can... What's that there? Spraying, stone picking. Stone picking's good money too. We've got stone picker now. And logs. I want to do some logs because logs is good money. So what I might do is I might go out with the wrapping. I can either wrap or wood. I think I'll do wood because it's worth more. No, wrapping's quicker, innit? We might do that one in that one. Let's do that one in that one. So let's pick that one. and pick that one. And we'll have to take this back to the farm. Take the harvester back to the farm and put the wrapper on this, and then we'll go out and do the wrapping. Sorted. And if any of the guys that's got the map is coming on, let me know, and then you can do the wrapping, and I'll go out doing log transport. I love log transport. It's great fun. Quick update about the wife's Christmas present, guys. As you know, some of you guys that contributed through Throne towards the farming stick, and I paid the rest. So the update on that is it didn't come all the way. It came part way, but they realised that it had stuff missing off the address, so they've sent it back again with an incorrect address. So I've messaged Throne contact list and went, look, whether it be your fault or my fault or whatever, I said this has happened, it's being sent back to you guys, you can check that. Is there any way you can put the added bit onto the address and send it again, even if it's not received by you yet? I haven't had it, it's not got to me yet, it's just been refused and sent back to you guys. So, you know, could you any way you could just send another one with the correct address on, or with the number on, or whatever. So I said, I'm not blaming you, I'm not blaming me, it was a thing that happened, let's rectify it, kind of a deal. It's a Christmas present. Now some would say, oh well, that's your fault, you didn't include the number. I'm sure I did. I'm sure their system just didn't fucking save it. Crazy, hey, how you doing? Cheese. Rookie's back. Ghosty back. GG's Brookie, well done, lady. I'm good, brother. Hope you and the family well. The wife's still trying to get some sleep. She hasn't had much of it, and with all the banging and stuff for the painters and decorators and the dog barking, she's not got much to do at the moment. So she's not too good. Folks, Strange driving around on TMP last night using a controller. It will do, mate, but Short Time Gaming's on controller. I didn't know that. Short Time Gaming's on controller. And one of his viewers is actually sending him a wheel, an old wheel that I used to use. It's an old wheel, but it'll do for trucking or farming. It's a G27, so they're not great, but they are one of the first wheels. I think they're one of the first wheels that had proper force feedback, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's not a bad wheel. It's kind of, if I was to start again with wheel setups and stuff, it's kind of the first cheapest wheel I'd have if I had to have one. I couldn't afford nothing else. A G27 for farming and trucking would be fine. Right, so let's stick you over there a minute and just wait there, because we need to get the harvester back down. Right. I think what I'm going to do is just try and reverse it into the field. And what? Is that too tight? Okay, that might have been too tight. Like that, and then like that. There we go, we made it. So we'll get this back, we'll wash it, fuel it. Might need to buy some fuel, to be fair. It don't last long. Fuel does not last long. Oh god, not good. Hope she does get some sleep. Well, to be honest, if she doesn't get that much sleep, hopefully she'll sleep properly tonight, and then she'll go through normal hours of sleep, and then maybe she can hopefully she can hold that over Christmas. Afternoon. How do you find the sim stick? Except for a couple of little bits, it's still a cracking bit of equipment. So here's my issues with it, or the issues I've had and a few other people have had with it. And this is including the Xbox Edition version. So it doesn't matter if you get the PC version or the Xbox Edition version, this is through them all. What we found is the twist in the joystick is a little too sensitive. A lot of people turn that off in every game. So you can twist it like this for certain things. We turn it off because it's too sensitive. Another thing that looks like it tends to go wrong as well is there's a little thumbstick here on my thumb that I'm pointing to. You just can see that on this camera. There's a thumbstick just here, and that does you looking around. That sometimes has stick drift, but if you're on PC with a mouse, just use your mouse. And the rest of it works absolutely fine. So yeah, is it still worth getting with those problems? Absolutely, it's still worth the money. You just, yeah, if you find you're having problems with the twist or with the thumbstick, just don't use them. Because if you have a Stream Deck that's in that, and you get the Icon City buttons for Farming Simulator 25, the twist, which is the movement for the wood crane to twist around, and the grab, you can do that by your Icon City buttons. And with the collaboration of the two, how have I mounted it to the desk? I'm actually using the truck stand for my Moser. So I'm using the truck stand mount for my Moser. I've got my tablet with Sim Dashboard. So have I. That's there. That does quite a lot of controls. It doesn't do them all. Especially if you like doing like wood loading and stuff like that. It doesn't do them all. It does quite a lot though. I mean, like, it'll turn this off, it'll turn it on, it'll open it up if you figure out your buttons. It does quite a lot. It just doesn't do it all, which is why if you've got a Stream Deck, like, you know, it's worth using somebody's code. Don't mean you gotta use mine for 10% off and get the Farming Simulator 25 buttons for your Stream Deck. They do it in a 15 button and a 32 button. Cheers, afternoon, bud. Right, that's the harvesting done. Let's go wrap some boughs. Make some money. Thanks for that. No worries, mate. I freely give advice as far as best as I can, as far as I see it. You know? What I can tell you guys is that since I've had the Farm Sim stick, the Icon City buttons for the Stream Deck, the Sim Dashboard in front of me, I barely use my keyboard anymore for farming. I mean, the occasional button, but yeah, I barely use my keyboard anymore. That's why it's way down on the side. You know, I've got it on like an old camping desk, old camping table, because I literally don't use it anymore for anything. tracking. I don't use it. Once I'm in the truck, icon city buttons, the joystick for looking around, steering wheel for everything else. I barely use it for that either. Come on, Luke, sort your life out. Come on, Luke, call yourself a professional. I'm glad Brookie's coming back. I jest. Luke's good at what he does. But I might be able to get these two wrapping contracts done and dusted fairly quick. If I can, and maybe just still get the logs in before the end of the day. I'm still looking for the log behind the back of the potato plant, because that's the one that Roy had to put right. Does the Monza FF work as well? FF? Force feedback, not for farming. The center spring works, but as far as force feedback in farming, there isn't any. Same as Thrustmaster Logitech, they don't work with farming. You get center spring, and with sometimes with them you'll get a little bit of what feels like force feedback, but it isn't. It's just yes, it does, but you have to program your steering wheel in. It recognizes it and it works, but you have to program what your throttle is, what your brake is, what your steering wheel is. You still have to tell it what it is, but it does work now. That's disappointing. We do know why that is. Not a mod or for fixing that. They just don't think that force feedback is a thing in Farm Sim. And I think it's because obviously all kinds of people play Farm Sim. So you've got keyboard players, controller players, players that like to play with wheel and other devices. And not having force feedback just makes it cross-compatible with everybody. But it's in the force feedback menu for steering wheels. It probably is, but yeah, it don't hardly work. I mean, I don't think you can see from here. Controls. Oh, wrong one. So here's the settings I use. No dead zone, sensitivity, all on 100%. Clutch I don't use anyway, so waste time other than that. So even though it's got sensitivity, this is the only menu for your wheel. So there is no force feedback on it. There's just a sensitivity, and that sensitivity of steering. So if you have it on 200%, the more you steer, or the less you steer, the more it's going to happen. So that's a 90. So if I turn it up to 200%, that gives you more firm with less steering. So there is no force feedback. At the main menu, additional menu. Oh, title screen only. Okay, I was looking for it on there then. Yeah, I've not found it. I don't think Tab's even found it either, but does it work? Don't know. You know? If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. I'm used to using it without now. Um, and it wouldn't bother me whether I had it or not. If I've been playing with the steering wheel with no force feedback since 19 FS19, so I'm not really bothered about having force feedback or not. I enjoy the game with it as I got it. As long as I got a really strong centering spring, force feedback don't matter for me for this game. Trucking, yeah, trucking it matters. Trucking, I want force feedback and this and that and the other. But in terms of farming with force feedback, I'm not fussed. Doesn't matter to me at all. And the thing is, if you've got like a Logitech with geared steering, you're probably not going to want force feedback with farming. And I mean that. I really do mean that. You probably are not going to want force feedback with farming. I mean, if you've ever played with a Logitech and you've heard the gearing rattle, you imagine farming with that rattle the whole time. It'd be a bloody nightmare. That's on the island. You imagine farming with the steering wheel doing this, rattle, doing this shit, and you can hear the rattling of the teeth going gig, 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 the whole time. That would, I know something that would beef me quite bad. I mean, it did when I had a Logitech. I mean, I had a G20, a G920, the Xbox version. To be honest, innards of the G920 and the G29 exactly the same. Exactly the same. The only difference is PlayStation buttons, Xbox buttons, and the PlayStation one's got a wheel. That's it. That's the only difference. Internally, exactly the same. Pedals, exactly the same. Shifter, exactly the same. I think somebody said that there was a very similar motor in the G27 as well. And they just reused it and updated it slightly for the 29. So I don't know how true that is. So yeah, I heard Shark Time, somebody gave him a G27 for trucking and farming. I went, that's good enough, mate. You don't need fuck all else. If you're just trucking and farming with it, that will do you. Seriously. And then he was on about how much room on his desk it would take up. And I went, yeah, a lot. The Logitech motor is about that deep. It's a deep one. And he said, it was like, what's yours for the Moser? I went 2 inches. It literally, the stand goes in 2 inches on my desk. That's it. This game does not do justice to this bale wrapper. When we went llama last year, I stood under this with a couple of lads, or a couple of the guys, and it was above my head, and I'm like 5'11", 5'11", well, just above 5'11", 5'11", close to 6 foot, and yeah, it was above my head, the top bar there, and it was at least 8 to 10 foot wide estimation. So it's a big bit of kit, the wrapper. Yeah, so for farming, I don't see the need. I mean, if you want to play with force feedback, all well and good, but I don't really feel the need for force feedback. You know, trucking, racing, yeah, definitely force feedback. But I think it's just because I'm used to not having it. Like I say, all I really need for farming is a really strong center spring, so that when I'm really heavy in the fields and I'm doing strong turns, I'm used to just going like that and catching the wheel again. So to stop the turn. Butter. Luke, it's butter. Got two T's in it. Butter, not butter. 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 I know. I can't. Probably another fucking barrel wrapping job now. Oh no, cultivating. We're not going to do that though. We're going to go do some logging. Oh, where was that? Oh, it's in there. Okay. Down near me. Down near me. Butter. Like the little mist patch there, look. Dotted all over the map, that is. Little mist patches. Roy's done very well with this map. Like I said, a couple of little tests of stuff that he's repaired. And for me, it's ready to go out. I've not had many problems with it. And if we find some, yeah, it's a pain in the ass quickly fixing it and sending it. And have it, you know, have an okay every single time with Giants. So the next fields we're going to buy is 59, 150, 149, and 147. They're the next few fields to buy. 147 is this tiny little grass field here. 149 is a slightly bigger grass field that we're going to love buying when we buy that. 150, I think, is a small wheat field at the minute, but ABBA. I don't know. Right, logs. Where there's an error in it. Yes, so how easy me. Rather than take a chance on a chick like you. Oh, no, that I couldn't do. Ba, ba, ba. There we go. Now it's straight on the trailer. I got to do this logging transport because these are worth like $5 a time. So, you know, whenever I can, I got to do them. And like I say, I want to spawn the one behind the potato factory because there was a problem with that one where the logs would spawn in amongst trees, and yeah, you just couldn't get half the logs. Or I say you couldn't get half the logs, you just had to park your trailer really fucking careful. Took a while to do, and for like new people coming in trying to do those contracts, they'd be like, I can't do that, I can't get it in there, I can't put the boom out and shit like that. It's a nightmare. Like, and kind of you want to make it difficult for people, of course, but not so difficult that they go, I can't do it. I just ain't got the room, Captain. Right, time to get the buttons out. So the twist for the crane normally would be that, but Icon City buttons. Like I said, I've turned it off because the twist is a little bit weak. Nice stream, buddy. Trying to get into streaming consistently. Yes. So, obviously, depending how many times you want to stream, you know, make sure you got a schedule when you're first trying to do it. Obviously, I think the most you can do if you're fairly new to streaming is just be yourself and don't ask to be added. A lot of streamers will immediately ban you if you ask to be added, so you get shout outs and shit. The first comment was fine, saying that you want to get back into streaming, but then giving me your Discord name and shit and saying add me went a little bit too far. Wait until you've been in here a little bit for a bit of time before you ask that shit. Like I say, some people would immediately ban you. Just for asking. So just be careful. I mean, we've all had to start somewhere. So you can take what I'm telling you as, you know, kind of advice, or however you want it, to be fair. But if you find that you're getting banned off of a few streams, you'll know why. Because you've overstepped the mark for what we call self-promotion. Afternoon, Matt. Sent you a whisper. Okay. Well, I don't know why my whispers aren't coming up through OBS. Um, is there a thing here for whispers? Was there a thing here for whispers? I thought there was a thing here for whispers. It just came up saying whisper. But yeah, nothing. Kind of weird. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, Smiley, he's had his warning. So if he does any more self-promotion, he'll be gone. And I'll put his name in the Discord, and there you go. 30 streams. That as soon as he goes in, bye-bye. So you've had your warning, dude. Bioplant up at the it says bioplant, but it's saying up here. Okay. Everybody deserves a chance, Smiley, you know what I mean? The people that go too far, of course, that the Surrey bot picks up straight away, obviously they get the immediate badoosh, but yeah. I mean, he's coming, he's got a nice stream, you know, I'm trying to beat stream, I'm trying to go out streaming. Yeah. You know, so he's sort of told me he's new, he's trying to get into streaming, and then he's gone a little bit too far by saying add me and then giving me his Discord name. First day when you go into a stream, you can't do that. Like I say, there's a few streamers out there, your ass would be banned already because you've kind of slightly self-promoted yourself. But anyway, we'll leave it at that, and yeah, let's carry on with a good stream that we're having so far. I mean, you're lucky, sir, that there's a few other of my moderators in here, because your ass would be gone now. Hey, Smiler, how you doing, mate? Are you back, Kev, or you haven't been out yet? Not been out yet, just waiting on a phone call. Okay. A long delivery this is, bottom of the map to the top of the map. We'll be on for about an hour and a half, maybe an hour. I mean, we've done an hour 52, so I'll be on for only an hour. Oh yes? Oh yes, what? What are you OESing about? Oh yes! I think Crazy Scoman's just been to the toilet and did a big job. Just randomly, he's just gone, oh yes! Not too bad. Pissing down rain all day. It's pissing down now, but I managed to get out, take the dog to the parlour, do a bit of shopping. Got all the Christmas vouchers in for the grandchildren. Went for yeah, mate, you do you. Definitely. Definitely you do you on that one, dude. And GG's Kev for being their rock. Yeah, true. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, no worries. Like I say, you go be their rock, mate. You're right, crazy. You're right there. You're right. You know, just randomly, like I say, randomly just went, oh yes, laugh out loud. And now you just put laugh out loud. You're right there. To the bar we go. Guys, Cooper Allen, he's coming to the UK next year. I could go. Literally, I could go. But it would mean that I couldn't go to the October meetup. And I'm sure if he enjoys himself, we'll be back. So, same as Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks coming over next year, and the tickets for him is expensive, really expensive. And literally, I could go, but it would take everything. That like everything spare for next year. Somebody else is coming over next year as well. There's Garth, there's fucking Cooper Allen, and somebody else is actually coming over as well. They told me the other day. Somebody told me while I was on radio the other day. Can't think of his name. But yeah, there's 3 country artists come to the UK. Go to the bar, set by the guitar. Yeah, you can be alright for the night, Luke. Sorry, I'm driving, and when you said about mods banning people, okay. We should be able to get this load on, and there should be like 1 load left. We normally do it in 3 loads. We can't afford the truck yet. The truck can do it in 2 loads. Hey, Red. How you doing? Trying to finish off Winter Wonderland jobs. Well, if you have trouble doing it in TMP, mate, just switch to single player. As long as you sign in the World of Trucks, it won't matter. You know, at least in single player, you can go there and do it all with nobody on you. How we doing? We're doing good, mate. How you doing? How's work? Well, I've just sent off my license as well because the picture needed updating. But when it comes back, I will no longer have buses on it, so you fuckers can stop calling me the bus wanker. Did a lot of driving, now heading home, 2 hours drive away. Yeah, you seem to go like way out of the way for your like little bits of work that you do. Cornish, how you doing, mate? Got 4 hours drive tomorrow morning for first job. Fucking hell. That's what I mean. You seem to have a shit ton of driving sometimes. Oh, hello. Right. Back up the sawmill again. Winter Wonderland was great. I still don't know whether they've got Hogwarts Express in this year as well. They had it in a couple of years back. I think they had it in last year, although somebody said they saw it, and I'm not sure whether they did. Because it's only a certain time every hour it comes up. I think it's like on the hour. And you've got to be in a certain spot as well. And I'm not sure whether it's in town or at the railway station. But yeah, it just turns up like on the hour. For about 5 minutes and then fucks off. Or used to. Like I say, I don't know whether it's still in it now. But guys, tomorrow's game, 1 o'clock, Snow Runner. Assuming Kev's available. If not, we might go trucking, even though we're trucking on Saturday. Don't forget, guys, trucking Saturday, mother trucking Saturday. Possibility of the mother trucking unofficially starting at midnight of that day. So the 20th of December, which is this Saturday, possibility of it starting at midnight on the 20th. With Fat Nuts, and he's possibly going to be doing all the way up to the minute wakes up and gets on. But it officially starts with me at 9 o'clock, then out to Rent Busy, then Mrs. Handy's Kitchen doing Pit Stop Burgers, maybe. And then we've got Fumble Q, PGB Gamer, Mr. Xenoziz, and then Sticky Bloodstorm giving you the after party. So possibility of well over 20 hours of trucking if Fatnut starts it off. So is Sharky? I don't know. I've not heard anything lately about if who's helping doing that morning shift before minute. But whoever does it, guys, it's the unofficial start to Mother Trucking. So if you do want to come along, watch out for the streamers, and yeah, you can just stay tabbed to one and they'll pass you through to everybody else. I know a few people have offered to help out Fatnuts just in case he can't stay awake, to get him to last through till minute comes on. You know, it is what it is. I'm kind of not getting involved in that. But officially starts with me at 9 o'clock. That's all we can tell you. It's just a thing, guys. We officially do a 12-hour stream, 9 till 9. So anything else is unofficial. Midnight till minute goes live. Yeah, like I say, whoever's doing it, we asked Fatnuts if he could do it, like jokingly, and whoever does it is the person that does it. It'll be the unofficial start of the trucking day. I mean, even minute is an unofficial bit of it, so you know. So there could be more than one person then? Yeah. All I'm going to say is there's a possibility of the VTC's Mother Trucking Day starting at midnight on the 20th. And it lasting till almost midnight when it turns to the 21st. I mean, it might last a bit longer, but because Chucky can finish when she wants. It's the unofficial after party, so, you know. Officially, starts 9 o'clock, finishes 9 o'clock. Unofficially, could be the whole day. That's all we really can say about it. Guys, also, if you've got some pennies stuck down the back of your sofa that you can give to charity, I'm going to give you some links to 2 charities that I think both links are still open. So first, Crofty's link for the Ginger Jam. I think it's finished now. She built a very good variation of the London Shard for charity, and they raised a ton of money for various different charities. The other one I'm going to tell you about, guys, is Mission Motorsport, and that's Linda Racing's charity. They did 24 hours of Silverstone brick car and a GT3 car to raise money, and they did very well with it. So there's 2 charities. If you've got some spare change down the back of your sofa and you want to give it to charity, there you go. Should better get these last few logs on. There's only about 6 or 8. I think I'm getting like 8 or 9 on at a time. Purely because it's so hands-on, guys. This is one of my favorite jobs on Farm Sim. I mean, literally on Montana, when we've got logs to do on there and there's almost nothing else to do, I'll go out, I'll take all 5 logging jobs that's out there and literally hire work. I mean, we don't have a truck at the moment over there, and I literally do all 5 jobs in one go. Well, not in one go, but because one of them is always a full load, so I'll do it in like 3 loads, all 5 jobs. Like I say, I am hoping to get the truck for this, and then we can sell the trailer at some point. And like I say, it'll only be the truck. What the fuck? Yeah, it'll only be the truck. I don't need the trailer, even though obviously the trailer would be with 21 logs every time. Would kind of be nice, but with the truck I could possibly do it in 2 loads, so it don't really matter. It cuts down like doing three trips, and is a bit easier to use than the trailers. Downside is the truck's a single purpose, so you can only use them for doing this with. I mean, the trailers are really as well, so, you know, it's just that with the truck, you're paying like 100 and some thousand for a single-use vehicle. And at the moment, and until we've got plenty of money to spend, that's too expensive. Could have put the stabilizers down if we were going for 2. But we didn't need it. Don't know why, it's just a force of habit. I just close the claws, bring them up close to the trailer without touching the wood, and that's me ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Nearly the end of the day as well. I've double checked dare drops as well, guys. There is no extra dare drops for roadcraft. I don't know if it's stable as well. I suppose the thing to do is to go online for about an hour or so, hour and a half, and just do like single player. Don't even try and boot up multiplayer, and then try multiplayer for an hour and a half. And then if it crashes while in multiplayer, we know for definite it's a multiplayer issue. So I think the guys have finished trucking everybody but Sharp Time Gaming. Tav's in the trucking chat on his own. I think he's iRacing now. Naughty boy Tav. Could be in racing chat now. They've collared me for it before. For being in a chat without doing anything. I mean, Windy collared me once and I was like, I'm just setting up. Yeah, I'm 20 minutes early, but I'm just setting up. You know? Give me a chance. Set all the stuff up. Get in game. Empty the main vein. And then I push button. Like I say, it takes about 20 minutes. So, good news, Roy, if you're watching this in the video afterwards, not found anything to fix. Unless you've spotted anything with me moving around the map, I've not spotted anything. I mean, even when I got stuck on the hedges, that wasn't the map's fault. That was it's just the thing within farm sim. Sometimes when you hit a tree, a lamppost, whatever, sometimes you just get stuck. It's a farm sim thing. There we go. All done and dusted. Right, let's pack this trailer away properly now. Boom, there you go. Dusted. Right. What's in the sales? I've not checked today. Not checked today at all. That's not that one there. So we got a harvester. That's a big freaking harvester too, that one. That's a huge harvester. I don't need that. That'll never get down the lanes. This is a wrapper that you can stick on your telehandler. I've already got a wrapper, so that's no good. Oh, there's a nice truck. Downside is I don't really want trucks in this game. And if I do get a truck, it's probably going to be the Mercedes rigid trucks. And that's a grass cutter for a forage wagon. So yeah, I don't need anything. So if I do get trucks, guys, it'll be these. Where are they? So it'll be either this one or this one. I mean, this one's dear. This one's slightly cheaper. Well, that one maybe. No, so it'll be this one. So literally, if we look at it, there, look. We look at it. It's got a hook, and there's various different trailers you can have on the back. So if we go to combinations, we got a low bed, which basically does stones. This is 39,000 and a half. That was a 39,000 and a half. I don't know what that does extra. And then we got the Figo, 30,000. The Figo does an individual trailer on their own. That's a fairly decent price. But that's not bad for an add-on, 9,000. Trouble is, it's 9,000 plus the truck. And the truck is 144 as it is. 147 as it is, with some options. Pro cabin? No, we don't want that. Engine size, we probably do want a bit more than 135. Max is 39,000 extra, so we're already up to 180. Aero parts, no. We don't need that. Promo standard. What's that there? Horns. Yeah, we're going to want some horns because of the, yeah. What's that? A Mercedes-Benz illuminated or not? No, we don't really need that. And the rest are just color options. So as we're talking, 185, 250 for that, plus 9 grand. So 190,000. And if we bought it as a trailer, if we bought them as a trailer, so the stone trailer is 36,000. Our trailer will do stones. The Figo trailer is 52. We don't need to buy the extra, so it's 26,000 liters. 30,000 liters for that one. This is a nice trailer, 71,000, 38,000 liters. That's probably as big as we want to go, to be fair. We don't need anything like that. We don't need anything more than that. Yeah, we probably wouldn't need anything more than this cramp. 38,006. I mean, this one, 30,000, probably wouldn't need any more than that either. Or even, what's the Figo? 26,000, that would be enough as well. and that carries everything. Doesn't do stones, but it carries everything else. So yeah, I mean, we don't really need it, but having a truck like that for extra speed would take some pressure off the tractors. I mean, it's something to think about later on when we get motoring, plenty of money and stuff like that. What we want to do now is just take this back to the farm because we're nearing the end of the day. I want to just check on the cows. Yeah, I want to just... Is that the right way? No, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. Gotta turn right over the bridge. Don't think there's any room now to turn right till we get down to the dairy. Bollocks. I know exactly what I want to do. There we go. Now we're going in the right direction. Now we're going in the right direction. Oh, we're already back to auto. Okay, Music Man Luke. Oh, he only did an hour, did he? Okay. Okay, let's turn him down. Turn that down then, so I'm not shouting over the music. I know exactly what I want to do. Let's get excited. So yeah, we'll take this trailer back to the farm, guys, and like I said, I just want to check on the cows. They've got kind of minimum feed at the moment. Literally, I've been kind of well, I say minimum feed. They don't not got minimum feed. They got minimum straw. We did a bit on one of our fields, but it's not full by any stretch of the imagination. And yeah, we've done some hay as well, so they got some of that. And to be honest, we've got some in the shed, so there's enough left over to put a few bales in if we need to. And the bales just go straight in. The straw is a pain in the ass. We literally hired a blower last time we were in there. Last time we had to do something like that. But guys, if you are thinking about doing TMR, to save yourself some money, when you buy a bale blower, think about a feed mixer instead of a bale blower. They will do exactly the same as far as straw goes, except you get the adage of with the feed mixer to make TMR, so you don't need two things. You know, you don't need a bale blower and a feed mixer, because the feed mixer will do exactly the same. It will smash up the bale and put the straw in loose. Good way of saving money. Although feed mixers tend to be a little bit more expensive anyway. Who wants a bell end blower? I do. Are you offering? Fucking walked into that fucker, didn't you? You was expecting that reply. Well, I'm nothing if not predictable when it comes to shit like that. No comment? No. Go back to your pasties. Tell me about it. I'm nothing but predictable. This is one of the things that's going in August, guys. August in game, that is this this thing. I don't need it. Same with the seed silo and the 2 silos for liquid fert. They're both going as well. Right. I just need to check on manure. I'm not sure whether this is deer. No, it hasn't disappeared on its own this time. So when I first set that up, I was out one day doing some field work. I come back and it disappeared. Like the manure disappeared. And I wasn't sure whether the farm productions was taking it automatically. Because like I say, it literally disappeared. Also, if the farm production has done some manure, we may have some straw take away where it's dried up the manure. So we'll just see. I guess we'll just see what we'll see. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Whoa, 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 what you doing to me? I've even tried putting the straw bales in here so it smashes them up and then take them into the cattle. It don't work. Manure, no. Oh, lime. We got some lime. Oh, we might better do some liming. Draw 6,000 litres. So there we go. 6,000 litres I can put into the other. And that's just from manure, from doing manure. Manure. We can put some bed into the cattle. Badoosh. Have some of that, peoples. I mean, it won't do a lot. It might do like a month's worth of bedding. We'll put this away. We'll go get the cylinder. We'll run some. We'll see if there's any milk. I've not really checked. Oh, hello. Don't know what the fuck I was stuck on then. If there's any milk available, that'll be a bonus. A couple of 1,000 litres. Also, we might need to run some water into the production. And then slurry. So we've got a lot to check before we finish out the day today. The only real job that's going to give us any... Well, 2 jobs that's going to give us some money is if there's any buffalo milk to collect and slurry. But that won't be a lot. Right. How have we got any? Nearly 1,000 litres. That'll do. That'll give us some pennies. Where can we sell it? Buffalo milk. Oh, it's that big. Oh, it's coming down, but it's 5,000 litres. So we'll get about 4,000, maybe 5,000 for that. So it's worth doing at the dairy. So we don't need to tag the dairy. Let's go. Let's go at the dairy. And we're not going to do the crude poem about the dairy with Jack and Jill. Look it up. It's bound to be somewhere. So at the moment, we've just got one of these liquid movers. It's a dolly. Downside about it, but hey, is what it is. And it's literally got to do at the moment milk, slurry, water. It's got to do it all. Well, like I say, this will give us about 4,000, which is enough. Getting out the dairy is going to be a chore with a dolly wheel trailer. Tell you that for nothing. Let it a Zeppelin. Body rockers in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. When we start, I think the buffaloes are a little young yet, but when they start really producing, literally 1 month we should have like 30,000 liters of buffalo milk for 1 month when they start producing proper. That's even on hay, which is supposed to be like 80% production. You know, you imagine if we did TMR for 100% production. Oh, hang on. Scratch that, it's 60%. Hay 60%. Yeah, hay 60%. Hay 60%, silage 80%, and TMR 100%. But yeah, we did. What did we do on another farm? But that was on low, wasn't it? On easy. Yeah, I think we were doing like 35,000 liters a month. Yeah. Not sure if it was like with the amount of buffalo we got at the moment. I think we had like 200 head of buffalo then. So if we half that, 15,000 a month, that would do. 15,000 a month will do. At 5,000 a litre. That's a pretty penny, isn't it? That is a pretty penny. $15 times 5. No, well over 100,000 per trip. The reason sometimes I do buffalo on these Zero to Heroes and don't give a shit about anything else. Said it before and I'll keep saying it. Buffalo milk is really fucking good for making money. There you go. 5,600 for 900 litres. That's mega money. That is mega money. Right, we've got to get out of here now with this fucking dolly trailer. Only one way to see what you're doing with the dolly trailer is to push it, don't pull it. So you can see how it's reacting and just go steady. You don't need to, you're farming, you're not on a racetrack. You know, just go really steady with it. Think that's enough? Think that's enough? There we go, that's enough. Beautiful. It's almost like I knew what I was doing. Well, let's go back and move some slurry and then we'll do some water into the production and yeah. We might just finish the stream by moving a few bales into the cows. And yeah. We'll move as many bales as we can into the cows and that'll do it for a couple of months. Literally, it'll do it for a couple of months. I've had to put a weight on the front loader kind of tractor thing. Funny story now, which is why I got it, which is why I got the weight. So I got all set up to move some bales around. Picked up one bale. Whoop! Literally didn't pick it up like more than 2 inches off the floor. I literally pushed it across the floor. To the bale shed, to the cow shed. Yeah, immediately went up when I was close to the up to the shop. Immediately got a fucking front weight. It's not too bad now. I mean, it will virtually do a full bucket load of stuff. without tipping over. I just tried it. So, you know, I put it in and took it out again straight away, just to see if it would tip. So we literally grab that bucket and do a full load without tipping itself to over now. So it should be able to lift a couple of round bales. Well, I'm hoping anyway. So we can do a couple at a time. .com. The BGA's right next door, so we should be fairly quick at doing the slurry. Like I say, that's right next door. Oh, hold on, are we using the slurry in the BGA? In our farm production? I'm not sure whether we are or not. I'm gonna have to check that when we load up the slurry, whether we're using it ourselves. I think that's one of the parts for making manure. I forget the recipe. Because one of the parts of making fertilizer from manure is it's got to go through a process and make methane and this and that and the other. And I'm not sure whether one of the parts for making one of the bits is slurry, not manure. I'm gonna have to check. This is why I did this concrete bit when I put this in. So I could possibly get around here in one go. There we go, lovely jubbly. I wanted to put a mod in that wasn't a Giants mod to do this with. Oh, is there no slurry? What the fuck? How can there be no slurry? Oh, there is slurry, 13,000 litres. Are we not in the right place then? Trying to do this in reverse gear instead. Not as easy as it looks. That might be right. Oh, doesn't this thing do... Oh, this thing... Does this thing not do slurry? All these things did everything. Somebody tell me now. They don't do slurry, Matt. That one. That one, is it? No, it doesn't. Does every fucking thing else but slurry. There's cow's milk, thingy milk, water, fertilizer, and herbicide. No slurry. An Ebony Island mod adds fuel and methane to that. Darn it! I've got to buy a thingy, and there isn't one in there. Okay, we'll just do water. Do a couple of loads of water in. But there's 13,000 litres of slurry to go over. Don't you just hate twats on TMP? What have they done? What have they done? Green tanker. Yeah, it's kind of what I had on Riverview, the green open top tanker for slurry, which is slurry. See, I was going to get something that could spread, and if I didn't want to spread it, do something like this, that you could choose to put a back on it or not. You know what I mean? Something like that, that you could choose to put a back on it or not. Or I was just going to bite the bullet and get the Plains and Prairies one out, but I'm not sure whether the Plains and Prairies one, you can load it and offload it into that. Yeah, I'm not sure whether it does both. Sort of, you can use it as a tanker and then you open it up and it's a spreader. If it does that, then fucking perfect. I'll save the money. You know. There's plenty of room in the cow shed to save up for a bit, so we'll just save up. We'll just do 3 runs of this then. 2 more runs of this. It doesn't use that much water. While it's there, though, we'll just check. So we got 20 on that. Okay, so a lot of our things are quite young. So we're not getting nothing out of the 7 month. We're getting nothing out of the 1 month because it's not even reached puberty yet. We have to wait until they go from puberty to productivity. So we're only really getting stuff from 20 cows at the moment, 20 things. So what we were doing was I wanted solid fert. So solid fert is that one. The thing for it is manure, digestive, digestite, methane, and water. From doing the manure, you actually get methane. And I think part of it has to be part of the manure is going out for part of the manure. But from 200 manure, you get 90 digestite, 90 methane, and all that. Okay, so that actually makes it all. And the water is just the thing. And also water goes in to make the lime, stones and water. And I don't think I got any stones actually. Yes, stones. Oh, 2,000. So still making a few. We're due to do a stone contract next time we're on. And to be honest, it's after we offload this, it'll be tools downtime. And with that, we just will end stream as well. So yeah, we'll just offload this, put it back over to where it needs to be, and then we'll say goodbye to you. It's taking its toll on me. You say goodbye too many times before. Yeah, you may notice the difference. Smaller, no cheaty loading, no massive capacities, just standard shit. Just standard stuff. Whoop. Come on, get over. Turn the fucking wheels. Fuck's sake. Don't go down those fucking steps and fucking lock the other way, you bastard. Oh, you have. You asshole. Fucking knew you'd do that. Absolutely knew you'd do that. Come on, back you go, back you go, back you go. If that connects to it, yeah, that'll do. That'll do. That looks odd as fuck, but that'll do for now. uh, I'm just going to leave this out. It's summer, so we don't need to really cover it up. But guys, like I say, we're going to raid out from there. And we'll see you tomorrow for some snow runner. Don't forget, in a couple of months' time, we'll be getting rid of a few things on the farm. So we'll be getting rid of the bunker here. We'll be getting rid of that seed container there. We're getting rid of this fertilizer container and that. I'm planning to put a shed in, and I was going to put racking in it, but what I'm actually going to do now is just put another bale and pallet shed in here, and I'm going to put it like this way, and whenever we feel like we need to, we'll just bring down a few pallets of seeds and fertilizer and some lime, but not too much lime, and yeah, we'll 15 grand for, yeah, we'll just fill it. Yeah, like I say, we'll just play the lime bringing down by ear, and that means anytime we need lime, fertilizer, whatever, it's there on hand. You know, we'll pick it up with the front loader, which is here with the big fucking weight on it now. And yeah, literally, I drive this thing now like a front loader, which is basically the tractor backwards. And at the moment, we do have the pallet forks on. So when we do some bales, maybe later on today, we'll stick the bale bikes on. And yeah, we'll go put some bales in the cows. But guys, for now, since we're yapping, we should have turned it down. We should go right out. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you are into your racing, guys, check out Linda Racing, who's just come in, because she's awesome. Linda, you catch me on a raid out time, unfortunately. Yeah, you guys on YouTube, if you wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe button and all that jazz, much appreciated. I'm going to say love you, bye.